Olsen Troll Warlords, we are back for game number 2, EG versus Wings Gaming. This is the upper bracket final. Winner of this game goes straight through to the grand final for a chance to place first or second, chance to win that big Aegis and pick up about $8.5 million for the team that wins. Wings Gaming took out the first game. They are 1-0 up. They had an excellent game. Last game, they finished the game about 38 minutes in. They put the pressure onto EG, didn't allow them to farm, didn't allow their anti-mage any room to move, and we saw how well it turned out for them. They just crushed them, basically. Tier 2 is systematically taken down, moved into the base, and got the job done. So they are on a bit of a roll, keeping their momentum from the upper bracket going. EG, they're up against it. There is good news. Silver lining is that they just pop down to the lower bracket, even if they do lose this game. For either team, even if EG come back, the result is you go down to the lower bracket versus the winner of DC versus Fnatic. That'll be tomorrow, and then they'll play the grand final after that. So I think the biggest issue there is that they're going to have to play 2 series of Dota in the one day, which can be a little bit mentally taxing. They have to be able to reset after that first series. So we'll see how either team deals with that. But for the time being, they're both completely focused on this series, and Wings Gaming trying to close it out here up 1-0. Their draft so far: Elder Titan, Beastmaster, Shadow Demon. We've got some very common heroes there. Well, the Elder Titan, obviously, great with the Earth Splitter. Ulti does damage as a percentage of health, so always handy against basically every hero. He's got the Natural Order Aura, which is an excellent aura to have, and he's got the Stomp and the Spirit to scout around the Roche Pit, high ground, and the Stomp helps to set up initiations, but also catch enemy heroes as they're trying to disengage. Beastmaster, we've got the big Roar, we've got the Boar, we've got usually a Necronomicon coming out. Inner Beast, a great aura as well to have with your cores, to increase the amount of attack speed that they've got, the amount of damage that they get out. And Shadow Demon, obviously great with that disruption spell, scales into the late game with those illusions. If you use it offensively, defensively, can pull you out of a pickle. I mean, Marana arrows coming through, disruption will save you there. Disruption can, it can stop stuns. Ogre Magi gets his Fire Blast off, and it goes for a triple spin, 3 times Fire Blast. If you use the disruption, it'll stop it halfway through. So we are seeing some Flavor of the Month heroes from Wings. A Medusa picked up last. On EG side, they've got a Marana, Ogre Magi, Night Stalker, Winter Wyvern. So the Winter Wyvern, bit of a defensive support. Cold Embrace, really, really good up against physical damage dealers. Helps really can turn games around. It's crazy how good it is when you've got these pro teams. They all focus the same heroes to try and get them down as quickly as possible. Winter Wyvern pops the Cold Embrace on, all of a sudden they've got to switch targets, and if they're not on the same page, can result in that kind of broken up team fight that is not ideal for anyone really. Whoa, EG are out of reserve time, full stop. That is crazy. So in their last pick, they're only going to have 30 seconds to deal with it. Ogre Magi, we're seeing him more and more. Big tanky support. He'll be running around using, usually leveling Fire Blast and Bloodlust first. Very handy spells. Bloodlust is basically just a, half of a Mask of Madness for free. Increased movement speed, increased, oh geez, Wings have picked up the Husker. Movement speed and attack speed as well. Marana, she's obviously just a great hero, full stop. A lot of magic damage will usually be building into the Aghanim Scepter. From there, she can go a couple of different ways. Alchemist picked up from EG, so both teams have actually got a bit of a mix here. It's going to be a Night Stalker off lane then. Universe playing Night Stalker, so he will get a bit more farm than we are usually going to see, than we usually do see on the Night Stalker. That'll be that'll be Samael on the Alchemist and Fear on the Marana, so it's a safe lane Marana. And Husker will be in the safe lane as well. Play with the first triple kill. I am going to go Shadow because the guy's a beast.
Prepare for battle.
Which team will win? I am actually going to pick Wings. I think they got a good mix of heroes here. Play who placed the most observer wards. Damn it, I've missed Ice doing one already. I'm actually going to go... Yep, stuff it. I'm going to go Elder Titan. Where have we got wards? We've got a ward down the bottom here for wings. And relatively similar area for EG. Total number of Roche kills. Who is good at taking Roshan? Alchemist has got the acid spray. It's not bad. Night Stalker's got the night vision. It's also good for taking Roche or, you know, defending against it as well. On the side of wings, they've got Husker, Medusa. I don't know. None. Oh no, 3. I'm gonna go 3. Stuff it. All right, predictions done. So wings grouping up at the bottom here. So wings, less apparent this game, what type of game they're going to have compared to last one. Last one we saw that they were going to have to beat the clock. They had to beat the anti-mage, or at least strangle his farm. Stop him from being able to get much done on the map. In this game, they've got the Medusa, so she is that kind of late game hero. She takes a little bit to come online, usually picks up, say, a Lincoln's and then a Manta style and a... what else does she normally pick up? A Skadi, sometimes not a Manta style. It can depend. Oh no. Oh, they've gone for a gank on bottom and I've missed it. I was looking at this bloody mid lane. So EG get first blood nice and early. 30 seconds into the game. What a start from them. TP comes back in from Faith. Oh, they're going to go straight back on a Faith Beyond here. You can see how tanky Zai is there. He just takes a lot of damage and isn't really that fast. He's got the Tango working, but he's got 8 base armor, 660 health from level 1. Bit ridiculous, frankly. And the lane is being pulled over here. Universe going to be trying to pick up as many last hits as can. We've got a tri lane down bottom. Zai and PPD helping out Fear. Going to try and get him on the front foot. Wings have got 2 heroes here to try and kind of get as much out of the lane as they can. Ice hasn't leveled anything up yet. But once he gets to level 2 with the Spirit, he should be able to get something done. Hopefully. We'll see. Last hits denies. Let's see how Blink goes up in the mid lane up against Sumail as well. Did he not get that last hit? I don't think he did. Oh, sugar. Morana's got another kill on the Beastmaster. Zai is just so tanky. He's taking all of this damage. And they're turning in his kills. Must be extremely frustrating for Faith Beyond. Universe is going to be up here, up against Shadow. That's going to be annoying for him to deal with as an offlaner. Innocent's now circling in. Universe turning it around. The offensive disruption comes in. Will they be able to finish him off? That's the Soul Catcher as well. Oh no, that's just Shadow Poison. Oh my god, will he actually go down? They're going to have to pop the poison. Oh, they used it, but the Burning Spears weren't enough to finish him off. He knew that he had to TP home in time to save his life. Well done. Well done by Universe. In the nick of time, really. So we may see some movement around from these lanes. Faith Beyond might just jump into the jungle as we're seeing here. He's got the Iron Talon and leave Ice to just kind of soak up as much XP from the lane as he possibly can. If he can't, then, you know, it's not that big of a deal. Oh, what a disruption. Stops the Fire Blast. If he can't, it's not that big of a deal. At least Beastmaster is getting some farm. But really, really big deal. Beastmaster being pushed out of lane so hard. So he's getting some last hits under the tower. It's not all that bad. Oh, perfect. Ice doing really well up here, actually. That's fine. He'll do that all day. Not fussed on that at all. Zai and PPD circle top. Give Universe a bit of a helping hand now that Beastmaster's out of the lane. TP comes in. Shadow's going to jump in. Will they be able to do anything on Fear? So now that the trial lane's rotated top, Shadow's gotten the hell out of there. Oh, they're trying to pull this lane across. They get a couple of creeps, actually.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They will pull about half the lane. Another TP coming out bottom. That's Innocence from the Shadow Demon. So we're seeing this crazy movement at the moment between these lanes, swapping back and forth. Trying to get some pressure on. Oh, Innocence is being hit by the arrow. This takes a little bit of damage. Stomp comes in, misses completely. This is very interesting. Got a smoke up. Universe, it's nighttime, so he'll be moving along pretty quickly. Blink could be in a lot of trouble here. There's the Fire Blast. He's going to be slowed down and stunned up, and that is it for him. Universe gets the kill. 3-0 for EG. They're off to a flyer this game. They definitely mobilized a little bit earlier than they did in the last game. Mirana's Starstorm is always very, very handy. Should be looking to get her Aghanim Scepter upgrade as soon as possible. Faith Beyond getting gone on again here. He does not want to die. He's already died so many times. He'll be bloody sick of it by now. So last hits, we've actually got the Alchemist at the top. That is where he wants to be. He wants to be off to a good start. And he wants to keep it going. So we're seeing Universe and Fear down the bottom here. With Shadow and Innocence. And we've got the rest of Wings kind of just hanging around here. Blink in the center lane. PPD just kind of solo farming by himself as a support. He's not fussed by that. I'm sure he'd prefer somebody else to be getting all this farm, but they've both got wards. Both teams have got wards here, so they both know what's going on and kind of where each other is. A very interesting little dance that they're doing here.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
PPD pushing in this lane, using the Splinter Shot to try and get some pressure on. It's going to be hard for them to catch Mirana here. She's got Leap. They don't really have that much catch other than the Stomp. They can catch her mid-leap with Disruption. That is probably ultimate best case scenario. Universe jumping in here. Blink could go down again. TP cancelled, actually. Faith Beyond's here. He's got no health. He's going to be the distraction. Oh no. Universe chasing him into the trees. What can he do? Oh, Blink is hanging around. He's trying to get some damage off, but Faith has gone down one more time. That is 3 deaths in the first 7 minutes. Ooh.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
The rest of the team haven't even really been able to make use of the space so much. Oh god, Shadow's so low here. He's actually gone down. There wasn't even any reason for that to have happened. But it did. And he's dead. Not an ideal start from Wings here. They are really, really looking to be in trouble. They're down 5-0. They have basically haven't gotten anything out of the lanes. We can see here on the net worth, there's Alchemist and Mirana are clear front runners. They've used the Moonlight Shadow. They did get spotted out, actually. And Innocence is going to back up. Shadow's going to hang out here in the bottom lane. So EG, making the most of it. Different draft completely. And they are trying to put pressure on as much as possible. This Huskar, obviously a huge hero, but does kind of need to be on the front foot, does need to be looking good to make that impact in the game that we've seen Huskar make before. Wings just floating around together at the moment. TP in from Innocence. Will get spotted out by the Observer. They're going to try and make it go on Alchemist here. They're going to push Smail up through the lane. There's going to be a fight breakout here. Shadow's actually in a bit of trouble. The sleep goes out. Faith Beyond uses Aurora Mirana. She's going to go down. Down goes Fear. Here's the Earth Splitter as well, trying to zone him out. If the Winter Wyvern wants to go down the steps, he is going to die. And Shadow's going to go to town. He's going to build up those arrows damage. Ice is going after this Ogre Magi. I don't know if he's going to be able to get anything out of it, but that is 2 down on the side of EG. So Wings clawing a couple of kills back. Well done by them. Excellent setup with the sleep on 2, and then they got the roar out on the Marana as well. It's going to be exceptionally useful, that roar, as the game goes on. They don't really have anything. Oh, they've got a Cold Embrace actually, which will help mitigate some of the raw kind of damage and stun time. Might as well pop them in the Ice Shell while they're in there. But they don't have an Oracle with a False Promise or an Aphotic Shield or anything to cleanse it off. Or is the Courier in trouble here? He's got one more hit left. It's one of their new Couriers as well. Base Beyond's hanging out here as the Beastmaster. Oh no, EG are wrapping into the jungle. Oh, they even popped the Concoction. They've got a ward here. They spotted him. They spotted what was going on. But he had the Hawk. He knew he was in trouble. He had excellent game sense there. Universe not going to get gone on offensive disruption, but not able to turn it into a kill. Zai's hanging around there as well, so makes sense. I do have 4 here now though. Ice gets going on. We've got 4 up top. This Alchemist is still farming away. He's got 7k net worth. 10 minutes in. Not looking good for Wings Gaming. This Medusa, I mean the Medusa's not looking too bad for 10 minutes in. Definitely not looking bad. It looks like they're going to trade towers here. Oh no, they've popped the Glyph. TP comes in. Moonlight Shadow as well. There's 4 up here. Oh, that's a lot of damage done on the Alchemist, I think. Not sure where that came from. Oh no. Here we go, Splinter Blast. Shadow is going to get gone on. Concoction comes in as well. Lucky's got the armlet. Stone Gaze used. Alchemist has been petrified up. What is going on here? Shadow is really low. Innocence gets stunned up. Here comes the Mystic Snake. Does a lot of damage. Life Break used. Up against Zaya. There's the Winter's Curse. All it does is hold him in place, really. There's the Earth Splitter. It's going to land on the Alchemist. It's going to do quite a bit of damage. There's the Snake. Will they be able to finish him off? The Alchemist is down. He's actually been taken out. Out of all of that... Oh, no. Shadow died as well. Fight recap. So, bit of a net swing towards Wings. Look at all that damage. Somehow damage done only 458, and yet the Huskar still went down. Quite interesting. Rather weird. Excellent work by Blink there. Knew the limitations of his hero and the other heroes as well. Was kind of hanging around spamming out those Mystic Snakes as often as possible. And that was the only reason why they were able to stay in that fight, because EG looked like they were on the front foot. They looked like they were ready to go. And they just weren't able to take the team fight, really. Something about it. The Winter's Curse didn't come off as well as it could have. But excellent work by Wings to hold that out. Movement down to the bottom here by EG. Some TP is coming through from Wings as well though, so they might look to go on Fear if they can spot him. They do have the Radiant Ward there. Darkness popped. They're making a move on Blink by the looks of it. There's 3-4 here in the mid. Blink. Oof. But did get popped. They're going to circle around. Oh no, Unstable Concoction. Blink could be in a bit of trouble here. They're coming around the back as well. He's got almost no options. Ice, a lot of trouble. He might be the one that goes down, in fact. Are they going to get a roar off? There's the axes. And the stomp. Wow, great timing. Earth Splitter comes in. Not going to land on anybody, but it is going to zone him out and push him back towards Wings. Cold Embrace used on Zai. That's going to save his life. Defensive Disruption. Going to save Shadow for the time being as well. Zai's still alive. Shadow running for his life here. He's trying to get through the trees. Multicast Bloodlust up on Sumail. He's going to survive here. Unstable Concoction as well. That is 3 down. That is 3 down for Wings. Universe is so low. How are they not killing him? PPD was ridiculously low that whole time as well. What an excellent cold embrace. What a huge fight for EG there. Geez, about 2k net worth swing their way. A lot of damage. The life break being used on the Ogre Magi like consistently. Not sure if it is the play. He's so tanky, I don't know if you actually want to kind of deal with it. Here we go, Ice. Gonna use the Spirit. Oh, was that a miss? Why did he cast it so close to himself? I guess he was kind of never ever gonna get it. If he was started the channeling for the Stomp, Mirana just uses her leap to get out of it, so... I mean, maybe he used it so close to himself in case she was going to leap forward, make a go on him. Not 100% sure. So, Wings definitely up against it at the moment, 9-3. They've only taken the one... Oh no, they've taken 2 T1s up against... EG have only taken the one, but they've definitely been winning these fights, EG. They've been more organised, they've been more willing to get out and about, get into the game. Sumail could go down here. The Roar and the Winter's Curse has been piled on. Sumail actually going to survive here easily. The Stone Gaze used and the Stomp as well. Sumail could be in trouble actually. Ice is really low here. Will they be able to finish him off? He's so low, he's just running into the trees. Mystic Snake used. Oh, they get the Fire Blast multicast. But Zai's stuck in the trees now. He won't be able to do anything. Oh, he's 2 down for EG for just Ice. I don't know how that even happened. It was basically an excellent play from PPD. He did so well there. Oh, Universe making the go on Faith Beyond. He wants him. It is night time. The Hawks here scouting out what's going on. He did so well. The Roar came in and PPD got the Cold Embrace and the Winter's Curse off. So he was... I mean, Sumail was perfectly fine sitting in the Cold Embrace, healing up. But once he got out, he just took so much damage. Shadow's going to make a go here. There's the Starfall. Double Starfall on Shadow. But at least it does push Fear out. Get him out of the lane. He's playing pretty ballsy Fear. But when you're 1-on-1 against the Huskar, you kind of... Unless he's got a way to close the gap, which he doesn't. It's no big deal. Pardon me. It is a little early this morning. They're going to go in for Roche, EG. They've used the Moonlight Shadow. There's a scan from Radiance. They thought that they would be in that area. All of EG off the map at the moment. Universe is up here farming hard camps. Shadow actually takes an arrow to the face. Stomp lands on Fear. He's going to use Life Break on him. Winter's Curse used just on Shadow. It's an interesting choice. PPD making an interesting play. Cold Embrace used on Universe. Fear's down here. Just kind of by himself. Stone Gaze used. A lot of damage coming out. Here's the Earth Splitter as well. Zai takes quite a bit of damage. Universe has gone down. Arrow flies through. Hits on Faith Beyond. Ice. Gonna get the sleep on PPD. He's 100% gonna go down here. That's 3 down trying to get this Roche for EG. Bit of a comeback here from Wings. Wingsy boys. Are they going to do it? It's a 2.5k net worth swing their way. We can see that graph come back up. That's almost the perfect parabola, if I ever seen one. Fear's hanging around. He's got that leap. He's not all that fussed. The only way you get a Mirana scared in that kind of case, in any case really, is unless you've got Blink Daggers and Stuns, or you've got that Glimpse and X marks the spots of the Kunkka, those types of spells. They're the only way he's all that fast. But otherwise he'll keep doing that all game. Unless they get behind. If they get behind, then Fear is going to be a lot less likely to be running kind of around the other enemy team and jumping up on the high ground. Doing a lot of damage onto this tower. Sumail and PPD are here, but that's it. There's 4 from Wings. Unstable Concoction used. Not able to get anything out of it. PPD definitely going to be looking to get a better Winter's Curse next time. Oh, Haste thrown up on Zai. Was sprinting for the bounty. Wanted it real bad, but was not able to get it. Veil of Discord going to come up on the Elder Titan. Oh, Fear's going for this tower. Oh, he gets the last hit. That must have been really close. And leaps away. I thought he didn't have enough damage to get it down, but he is hitting relatively hard. 115 damage per hit. His Axe is really close to being up. Only one more item left. 800 gold away. 20 minutes in, that will be not bad timing for Phase Boots, Aquila, and an Aghanim Scepter. Not bad at all. Sometimes we see people rush it straight from the Brown Boots, but I think the Phase Boots were necessary in the lane up against the Medusa. Oh no, actually he was in the safe lane, wasn't he? Maybe just wanted to get that early damage so he could fight up against the Shadow Huskar. Oh, they're going to go here. Samael could be in trouble. Raw gets used on Zai and the Life Break as well, so Samael gets out cleanly. Not as good of a pickup from Wings as they would have liked, but it's still a hero. And as we saw in the last game, they're going to use that numbers advantage. Even if they only get one pickup, oh, Blink could be in trouble here. TP's coming in through the top. Arrow comes in, misses completely. He's got so much health with that mana shield. There's the Earth Splitter. Will it land on anybody? Oh, just misses Universe. And Fear's running around. He's got 10 seconds to leap. Definitely doesn't want to die with this Aghanim Scepter so close. And Wing's actually going to rotate back into the mid. Good distraction by EG. Zai is back up, and they haven't been able to get too much damage onto this mid tower. So, oh, that was the Lincolns up on the Medusa. So to go with the Yasha. Acid Spray dropped on the ground. Trying to ward off these Wings heroes from trying to get this tower down. They are unsuccessful. And EG have lost their first tier 2. Wings have still got all their tier 2s, even a tier 1. So EG, though they have been able to get some kills, they haven't been able to turn it into objectives. They've been less less likely, less common after, you know, they get 2 or 3 kills and then they kind of have just been using that time to farm. Obviously the Alchemist, very farm intensive. Aghanim Scepter up on Fear, and we saw in Universe as well. So he's got the gem. That is very, very big for EG. He's got that gem Aghanim Scepter combo. It is nighttime. Oh, what's that? There's a ward. Oh, what's that? There's going to be another ward. They're going to be able to see Shadow here farming up. Moonlight Shadow used. Ice coming up through the river. You might get caught out. Blink is just caught in the middle here. Will he end up getting killed? This is a huge team fight breaking out. Face Beyond gets stunned up. Arrow comes through on Shadow. He's stunned for ages. Fear gets petrified. There's the Winter's Curse. Innocence is going to get taken out. The Necro units hack him down. PPD gets hit by the Earth Splitter, but he's jumped in Cold Embrace. Those burning arrows are burning spears are gonna add up though. Those Necro units just wailed on Ice. I mean Innocence. Just got blown up. Is it Necro level 2 yet? There's Concoction. They're gonna use it on Shadow. Drop the Acid Spray as well. Are they gonna get the sleep? No, the Aegis gets popped. Fear throwing down so many Starfalls. But he is not going to die yet, actually. He's got an urn on him, so he may end up passing. Yes, he does get finished off. Wings is one-on-one up against Samael here. There goes the snake, finishes him off. Universe, can he get away? Life Break is up. Ooh, they're not going to use it. They're going to turn this into a tower. Big fight for Wings. Somehow able to hold that. No fight recap. The Alchemist just died. What is happening? They're going to get some damage on this T3 here. This is real trouble for EG. The scores are tied 12 all, but you wouldn't know it. Wings just really turning on the aggression. They're up in front of the base. Blink's running a little bit low on mana. He may need to be careful. He Winter's Curse. Shadow is just going to blow Faith Beyond up. Oh, the disruption saves him for a bit, but the... Oh no, he's actually survived. Zaya goes in, but he's not able to get the kill. PPD might go down here. The Hawk is there scouting him out. He won't be able to do anything. Face Beyond, he's still hanging around. What is he doing? He's got 5 seconds up for a roar. That's why. 2-1. He's going to try and get it. There's the Stone Gaze, and Fear's going to get roared up and stoned. That's 5 down. I mean, he didn't get stoned, but let's not say that. Ah, EG, they've called it already. What is happening? Wings have 2-0'd EG. And they're straight through to the grand final. Oh, wow. Living up to the hype. 24 minutes. This game was even quicker than the last. The big Husker. Medusa got into fighting form really quickly with those face boots. Yasha. The Stone Gaze did a lot of work as well. I feel like it just came out at all the right times. 2-1-11 for Blink. Shadow 7-4-5 on Husker. He did have a few setbacks, but turned it around in the end. Did really well. PPD had a bit of a mixed game, I think, on the Winter Wyvern. A few clutch cold embraces, and one or two good Winter's Curses, but one or two big whiffs as well. Wow, EG, one of the form teams of the tournament so far. They will drop down to the losers bracket, and they will be playing up against the DC Fnatic. The winner of that series, which is up next, which I am super excited to cast. DC gonna be going to push the limits, push the expectation even further. Fnatic have been the surprise team of the tournament as well. Who would have thought that they'd make it to top 4, given how their run has been in the last 2 months. They haven't shown a whole lot of promise in the last month at least, but they've been doing exceptionally well in this tournament. And that's it for the series. What an exciting series. Wings really bringing the fire. Hopefully they can keep it going in the grand final. And I'll be back to cast the DC Fnatic game. Should be up next. In the meantime, Twitch TV has got all that you need with the Dota 2 TI channel. They'll be running all the usual stuff that they have. Action slacks running around. All that crazy stuff. Anyway, thanks for watching. This was Windy Forecast. I'll be uploading this straight to YouTube. You can check out my stuff on there. Thanks again. See ya.